Hey everybody, what's up? This is Greg from Nerds United with a very special YouTube update. I'm going to get right to the point because I tried being entertaining and it failed miserably. Maybe someday I'll release the outtakes, but that's probably not going to happen. Look, we all know what's going on in the world right now with COVID-19 and all of retailers being shut down, and that hits our friends in the comic book industry particularly hard. I, speaking personally, have not been able to go see Brian, Tim, or anybody at Twilight Comics, Swansea, Illinois, in a couple of weeks, and I miss them. Luckily, I have social media to interact with them from the digital realm, but I haven't been able to go get any more comics for a few weeks. I'm not alone in this. Certainly, that is a first world problem. I get it. However, these are individuals that I have known for over a decade, and this is their job. This is their livelihood, and I can't be there to support them in person. Diamond Distributors, we learned a couple weeks ago now that they're not distributing. They have put a halt on everything after the 1st of April for an unforeseen amount of time until this coronavirus sort of settles itself and the flattening of the curve, everything that we know about. And some publishers are trying to help. I don't know exactly what Marvel and DC are doing. I caught a headline. That's as far as I got. But I know of one publisher that is putting their money where their mouth is. TKO Studios went to social media a couple of weeks ago and said, look, we understand our friends, that agency, that intermediate between the publisher and the consumer, they're closed down. How can we help them in this time of crisis? So they opened up their online shop, which probably was open before, but they made a change to it, if you will. You have the opportunity to go to tkopresents.com, make an online purchase, and select a comic book shop, a retailer, to be the benefactor. They get 50% of the proceeds of your online purchase. How do I know that? Because I did it. A couple of days ago, I went online to tkopresents.com and purchased, or ordered, I should say, and paid for, of course, Sarah. Now, this is based on a true story. It's World War II history. It's, my kind of in my wheelhouse as far as history goes, as far as, non-fictional entertainment as far as history. So I purchased it. I was able to select, no surprise, Twilight Comics, Swansea, Illinois, as the benefactor of my purchase. So what I'm going to do is open up the Nerds United prize vault. And if you go to tkopresents.com, purchase, make an online order. I think they have more than just comics. You could probably buy some, of their branded merchandise as well. I'm going to put your name in an entry. And let me back up and rewind. There's a caveat to that. You have to select a brick and mortar store, a local comic book shop, if you will, to be the benefactor of 50% of the proceeds. You'll get one entry. However, if in that selection process you select Twilight Gaming and Comics Inc., Swansea, Illinois, you get an additional entry. You get 2 entries instead of 1. So what's in the Nerds United prize vault? Well, let's take a look, shall we? Like I said, we're talking comic books, posters, t-shirts. You saw the comic room, right? And that's just a portion of everything that I have. And I'm not giving away my collection by any means, but I am going to open up the prize vault. I've got things that I can pay forward, pass it along. Some of it's, all right, look, I don't say this to pat myself on the back, but I one time gave away the compendium, the Omnibus, Saga #1 Omnibus, that was autographed. That's cool. Saga was not for me. That's not me saying anything disparaging about it. Thumbed through it a little bit, said, oh, you know what? Somebody else will appreciate this far more than me. So I passed it forward. So, again, if you go to tkopresents.com, place an online order, they will give you the ability to select a local comic book shop, again, to receive 50% of the proceeds of your purchase. If you select your comic book shop, that's cool. You'll get an entry into the drawing from the Nerds United Prize Vault if you select Twilight Gaming and Comics Inc., Swansea, Illinois. You'll get 2 entries in, and we're just going to have some fun with this. I can do that because I'm biased. This is all, Nerds United is biased towards Twilight Comics. I get it. And, hey, if you have a podcast and a YouTube channel, you're more than welcome to be biased and, in your raffle. I have a friend of mine, Dan, who, when we were doing 50-50 drawings, he would say, look, I don't care if they give me $5. $5 is better than no bucks. So you're giving your hard-earned money to TKO Studios and a comic book shop of your choosing. If you choose Twilight Comics, Swansea, Illinois, you're just going to get an additional entry into the drawing from the Nerds United Prize Vault. So I'll wrap it up. May the odds be ever in your favor, and wash your damn hands.